have the greatest respect for Secretary Amena Pangandaman. I have worked very closely with her. I have always seen her as the best economist I've worked with. Of course, aside from Sec RC, because I also love Sec RC. I have the highest respect for her, not only for Secretary Pangandaman, but for all of the officials in DBM. Sa totoo lang po, para po sa kalaman ng lahat, ito pong usapin tungkol sa unprogrammed appropriations, lalo na po nung naging mainit na usapin po ito sa social media at sa iba pa, talaga pong nag-uusap kami na paano ba natin pwedeng ayusin itong unprogrammed appropriations, paano po natin masisigurado na hindi ito maaabuso sa taong 2026. And honestly, when we were doing all of those discussions, and even during the plenary deliberations, when members of the minority would have specific suggestions, particularly towards lump sum funds, UA, even in terms of the general provisions, makikita ko po and I say this with the utmost sincerity, kitang-kita ko po sa parte ng DBM na pag may na-recognize sila na point, na uy, okay yan tama yan. Sila pa yung unang magsasabi na, sige, Chair Mika, go, okay kami dyan sa amendment na yan. Isa pong halimbawa, yung sa GIP, yung nung ilang beses po na bring up yon sa deliberation, sila pa yung unang nagsabi na, Chair, okay kami dyan. Kung tatanggalin talaga yung infrastructure mula sa GIP, sige, okay kami. Sila pa nga po yung nag-draft nung version ng special provision patungkol doon. So, I understand that there are instances or things that have transpired that may have called into question the safeguards, the evaluation, the assessment processes and guidelines within the DBM. But I really see the sincerity in the good men and women of DBM to continually improve their processes. Ang dami din po nila na ina-advocate ng mga transparency measures, yung open budget, yung Project Dime. They have a lot of transparency measures as well. So, even with the recognition that there might have been instances in the past wherein certain guidelines would need to be reinforced or amended, nakikita ko po yung sinseridad sa ating mga kasama sa DBM na talagang gusto talaga nilang ayusin yung proseso. I would be very happy to discuss with Senior Deputy Minority Leader Erice with regard to that. I would be keen to know ano po yung particular na ehemplo na kanyang iniisip doon sa nawawalang pondo mula sa DPWH. Alam ko po ang isa sa mga natalakay yung malaki na nabatak mula sa dating SAGIP na flood control project. But I would be very keen to know. Medyo mahirap po kasing sagutin nang hindi ko po alam yung particular na programa na tinutukoy po ni SDML Erice. But I'd be very happy to discuss with him po. Okay. Again, in 2026, I would be very adamant na kung ano man po yung mga nakaligtaan na mga guidelines o safeguards sa nakaraan, aayusin po natin yon, paiigtingin po natin yon para sa 2026 para masigurado po na hindi maaabuso yung pondo para sa susunod na taon.
Super last na lang po. So, Secretary Pangandaman should stay?
For me po, yes. I see the hard work that she puts in, her integrity, and her love for her work. So, yes, I firmly believe that Secretary Amena Pangandaman should stay.